So, I had a beautiful idea for the random gauntlet creator contest. And my idea was to completely randomize everything. The gameplay, the deco, and the game modes. So my plan was it in this part right here, you get something like a seed of some sort. You get a number sequence that sets up the game mode at these points, and the gameplay and decoration in these points. This is gonna take a while. I'm very sure I hopefully can finish this if I set my mind to it. But yeah, it's 140 long, and if I make 5 random gameplay and decorations for every part, maybe even more. I don't know. I'm not sure how random I want to let this be, because 10 randomizations, I don't know. That's maybe a bit too much. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best, and hopefully you all enjoy the video. So, in this part, I'm gonna start building. I'm gonna put the layout on 1 and the decoration on 2 to 9. From 10 onwards, I'm gonna put the background, and everything after this is most likely effects of some sorts, but yeah. Editor Toastone here. I just want to say that I completely revamped this later on because it was a bit more difficult than I thought. For this first part, I thought we're gonna start with a cube. Gameplay is on 1, so we put the cube portal at group 2 and the robot portal behind this on group 3. So both are gonna be toggled off. So, we put a random trigger. We need a counter wherever it is. I think it's here. Yeah, here. This is group item ID 1. This is for part 1 game mode. We have 2 count triggers, wherever it is. Count triggers. I always get lost here, and the ground is visible. So, if item ID 1 target count to 0, activate group, multi-active, of course. And it has this trigger for what? So, of course, 1 is always 0 opacity. We have this trigger on group 4, so the count trigger toggles group 4, or activates group 4, and it activates 2. So we have to write this down. 0 equals cube. Wait, group 2 equals cube, and group 3 equals robot. So, how this is correct? Maybe. I don't know. We have to see. So, in theory, since this is already 0, the cube portal should toggle, which it does not. Oh, because this isn't spawn triggered. Wait, what? Why is it? Okay. Very confusing things happening here. So, this random trigger, pick up. I think I've never used item comp before, so I'm gonna use... No, not comp. Edit, right? Edit right here. So, item ID 1. Target item ID... Wait, not item ID, number, whatever. 1. So, this is spawn and not multi-triggered. 5. 5. And the other one is 2. No, wait. Huh? Oh, this. Oh, is 2. Alright. So I just did the wrong thing. Wow, what? This is really confusing. Anyways, this is not 5, this is 6. So group ID 2 is 6. And then we don't look for 0, we look for 1. Build helper this, and don't switch to newgrounds. Target count 2. But the portal still doesn't show up. Why is that? Maybe because of this? Yeah, I thought so. The toggle triggers have to be earlier. I wonder, does this work now? Yeah, this works now. Okay. So it still doesn't work because I didn't change this group to 3. And now it's randomized. Yes. But like so. The first game mode is now randomized. And we're gonna make this text smaller. So in this part I made the first of 5 gameplays you see in this video. One problem I found when editing this video is that the sound from the game is extremely loud. And due to how I set up OBS, I couldn't really remove that sound from the video itself. So when I'm playing the game, I actually have to talk over what I said, and that's one thing you have to keep in mind. I am done with the first gameplay part, at least I hope so. I'm gonna show you real quick what it looks like. So first we get a randomized game mode, and I did test this out, but it is possible with both robot and cube. And then you go up here, so it's later synced up with all gameplays that the portal should be right here, where you go to the next part. And I just thought that maybe it's smarter to make all of the game modes on the same in the same space, so I don't have to use move triggers and make it laggy or whatever. I'm just gonna use toggle triggers for the game modes when I randomize them, and make them on these planes here. I said before that I'm gonna use these layers for decor, but I changed my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna build the second part, and I'm gonna see you later. Well, I said second part, but actually I mean the second gameplay. So I'm gonna put this all right here on a group, not 8. We use 9, and maybe I want this to be not randomized too. I have to think about this, because if I don't randomize it, it's all synced up here. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Toggle trigger. Wait. We put this here. Put this on 0 up here, and this up here too, because it's together. This is for randomizing the first gameplay mode, and then here part 1 gameplay with not C1 but C2. Here 2, here's C2. Right. Alright, we're I built. So I am done with the third the second part, sorry, my bad. This is what it looks like now. It's not too hard, not too simple, whatever. Maybe a bit too easy, I don't know. I think with robot this part is pretty hard. At least I think so, maybe? I don't know. Maybe the first part was harder. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But I'm done with the part, and now I can go on to the next. So, gameplay part number 3. So, I am done with the third part. I have absolutely no clue why the background suddenly turned black. I have no idea. It's fixed now. So yeah, this is what the third part looks like. So my guess is that the background probably turns black because of the teleport portals. Kind of a weird bug, but I guess it's fine. So, this is group 13, because I didn't use any groups this time. 13 disabled, and we're going to move to part 4. I am really not sure if I should make 5 or 10 parts, because 10 parts seem a bit too much. And it's, I mean, after all, it's just gameplay, right? So I can definitely make 10 parts. It's possible, but I don't know if I'm gonna lose motivation because of that. And I think I'm already recording like an hour for 3 gameplay parts and 1 randomizer. So yeah, I have to think a little bit about that when I'm building the 4th part. So, I am done now with the 4th part. I don't think it's as difficult as the last few. But it can, I mean, it's alright. This part is it's wonky. I mean, this is the first fake orb we have, and then here's nothing going on, so maybe I place like a triple here or something. I don't know. Like here. Does it fit? Yeah, why not? And before this, there's an option trigger to disable player controls. You have to remember that because it's pretty important. Otherwise, the player can just jump over. So, all of this is 16. So gameplay 4 is 16 disabled. And we can see when all is like enabled right now, we haven't used this space right here, or maybe we have. Wait, this space right here we don't. And there's a lot of stuff here going on. I'm still not sure about 5 or 10 gameplays. And because, yeah, I'm a lazy person, for this video I'm only gonna be making one part of gameplay. I have until the 16th of November, I think, to finish this project, so I mean, I have time. Even if I only make like half gameplay and half of the deco per day, I still have, how many parts do I even have? I didn't even count. Eight parts. 8 parts. That means so 40 gameplay parts. That's 8 days only. I mean, it's fine, right? 40 gameplay parts in 5 days, in 8 days. I mean, it works. I think. Hopefully, I don't know. And even if I make 10 gameplay parts, that's 80. So half of that still means 16 days only for all the gameplay. You have to think about that. So 16 days for the entire gameplay, and then the deco, no way I'm gonna make 5 decorated parts in one day. Wait, holy, I'm never gonna do that. But maybe I do. But maybe not. We'll have to see. Maybe I'm like a decorating pro and haven't showed this in the last 3 years or something. Great. Okay. So, one gameplay part at least, still. And I will not forget, I will actually be making the randomizer for this. I could only make 5 gameplay parts, and if I'm not satisfied enough with the randomization, I can say like, yeah, we are gonna make a few more parts. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna do that. What time is it? 12 p.m. p.m. Yes. This is the 5th gameplay part. I put like a split path right here. It's the gimmick of this one. It might be a bit hard, and don't forget this one. So put all this on a group number 19, and so basically I did the exact same thing as before, where I used count and toggle triggers to switch the gameplay. I think I'm gonna What I
Make
then
the
just
random now.
realized was that the count trigger was not really
So,
useful for
the
this
random
use case,
is
and I had to
this time
switch it
not
up
with the random
for
trigger,
the item
but with
comparison trigger
the
instead.
advanced random trigger.
So I'm just gonna skip over
which
to the
is
end
right
and
next
show
to
you
it.
what the
Yeah,
finished
right here.
product looks like. So now it seems to work. Okay, this is random. Okay. And in theory, this gameplay part is done. So yeah, my friends, I hope you all enjoyed watching this. There will be another part, at least. Maybe after this comes the decoration part. And by the way, I'm completely wrong because I actually have to make 5 times 5 the decoration. I have to only make 4 decoration types, so it's not as difficult, but still I have to make
here.
a lot
This is
of
my
decoration
first
parts. Long
So
format
this is going to be
video.
very difficult in the future.
I know it's
And,
not the best, and
I might
my
leave it
editing
at 5
skills
gameplay
are
parts to save
really
you some
low. I
time.
have never really done this before, so
Yeah.
if you have any
I hope you all enjoyed
suggestions
watching.
what I could change, what
Leave a like
other
and
type
subscribe,
of
and I
videos
see
you
you
might
all
want to see,
in the next one.
please leave a comment down below. And with that, take care.